In this video, I'm going to be showcasing my rebranding of Rooted in Hull, the typographical standards, as well as the prints and assets I've created for branding. I will also be introducing the concept of my marketing campaign, which I will be calling the Let's Grow Together campaign. The concept for this marketing campaign will use the slogan, Let's Grow Together, which is both conceptual and multifaceted in meaning, in order to convey the physical and ethical motives of Rooted in Hull. The first meaning of Let's Grow Together is an encouragement and testament to learning to cook and grow sustainable food together, which is one of the facets of Rooted in Hull's agenda, with the website stating, "We revolve around food at Rooted," as well as stating that their urban farm and converted shipping containers allow members the opportunity to develop personal skills in a relaxed environment where we can all find some space to grow. The second part of the campaign revolves around the sentiment of learning to grow together as people through the nurturing of new skills and working together. These two factors make up the Let's Grow Together campaign and encompass Rooted's physical mission as well as their ethical motives. Which mediums will this campaign take place? Well, the campaign will take place across multiple physical and digital mediums, such as through posters for social media and around town, which bring attention to users to visit the Rooted website to try and get more informed about the organisation and its motives, billboards which can be placed around Hull physically in popular places, for example next to roads, so that people in their cars can discover Rooted and be introduced to them for the first time, as Rooted generally lacks visibility, and I think this is a good first step for a marketing campaign in order to build a trustworthy relationship with the public. And finally, through social media videos such as Instagram Reels, TikTok videos and Facebook content to access a wider demographic of ages and introduce them to the concept of Rooted and learning to grow food together and as people. What is the demographic? The demographic for Rooted are the people of Hull who have been deeply affected by the dilapidation of the city due to the lack of industrial trade over the years, and therefore have found themselves falling on hard times and struggling to make ends meet, as well as those who do not have the support of many people, such as the homeless, those struggling with addiction, and those facing social isolation. I think this can span across most age groups, and therefore the demographic will be teenagers, young adults, and homeless hostels, which are home to a wide array of socially isolated people suffering from addictions, those without family, or who have recently come out of prison looking to try again. Hull College students. This is to access the demographic of students who aren't already working with Rooted in Hull, and those going through financial hardships and isolation. The Let's Grow Together campaign will feature a hashtag trend or challenge called #YouGrew and tagging Rooted in Hull, which is an opportunity to invite people to make a social media video to showcase something they grew, made or achieved, and telling us a little bit about their journey and story. It is a good way to get people to share and connect through the sentiment of Rooted, calling people to reflect on their own growth as well as even their personal experience with Rooted in Hull, gaining them exposure and cultivating an honest and trustworthy relationship with the people of Hull through sharing experience and motivation. The campaign is a play on words in itself, meaning let's grow food together as well as let's grow together as people. The #YouGrew will allow people to show a multifaceted perception of growth which aligns with the mission statement of Rooted in Hull. We grow people and food. The next slides will cover branding guidelines such as the colour palette, typography and assets and prints to be used online. The palette features honey colours due to the rebranding, which focuses on the e-commerce functionality of the honey at Rooted, and consists of nectar gold for the main accent and highlight colour, gold for the donate button, oak brown for typography, and beige and light beige as interchangeable for background and boxes depending on the content. The typographical standards feature marker aid for main page headings and bold text, Amatic SC regular or Skippy Sharp style fonts for subheadings with a hand-drawn organic feel, and body copy will be Arial due to it being a rounded font and easy to read. Here is also a preview of a page layout including an angular hero, navigation bar layout, and the decorative icon arrangement style. The asset icons include A. Honeycomb icons to be placed in the background, B. Honey for framing certain desired images, and bees for decoration and page markers for catching the eye or directing attention, C. grass banner, which is used to join the quotes section to the articles section at the bottom of the Rooted website pages, which can be seen through Figma prototyping in this assignment. Other optional icons include D. The beehive for aesthetic purposes on the beekeeping page and to keep people interested in the content. E. A planter icon for aesthetic purposes and for the use on the food page and where appropriate. Prints for clipping masks for the Angular Hero for web or banners includes the planter and beehive print repeat. And the bee repeat print is for mobile.